Killing spree. Double kill. Triple kill.
So, I've been grinding Mobile Legends solo ranked lately, and let me tell you, it's a wild ride out there. You're out here trying to climb ranks, but sometimes you get teammates who, well, let's just say they're practicing for the most creative feeding award. That's why I've been thinking a lot about the best hero for solo ranked in Mobile Legends. First off, Saber. Man, this dude is just built for solo ranked. I usually run him in the jungle, and he's like a cheat code for picking off enemies and turning games in my favor. His kit is so clean and straightforward. Fly in, shred someone, and get out. His first skill sends out those spinning blades that chunk enemies and clear jungle camps fast. So I'm farming like a pro and hitting level 4 before the enemy jungler's even halfway done. His second skill is a dash that lets me chase or escape. And his ultimate, oh, it's a death sentence for any squishy hero. I lock onto their marksman or mage, and it's lights out. Boom, they're gone before they can react. What makes Saber so clutch for solo queue is how he can snowball games. I get a couple of early kills, and suddenly I'm ganking lanes left and right, making the enemy team scared to even step out of their base. Now, I know Saber's not always gonna be open. Sometimes he gets banned, or maybe I'm just feeling a different vibe. So I've got a few other heroes I keep in my pocket for solo queue. One of them is Cici in the EXP lane. She's still a monster, even after Moonton tried to tone her down. Her yo-yos go wild with attack speed, and her ultimate slows enemies while linking them up, so I can dominate 1v1s or clean up team fights. I love building her with War Axe and Hunter Strike. She just melts tanks and squishies alike. Cici's great when I want to bully my lane opponent and still have impact later. I've had matches where I'm holding the EXP lane against 2 or 3 enemies, and my team's like, yo, how are you still alive? It's cause Cici's got that perfect mix of damage and slipperiness.
Saber, a clumsy work in progress.
If I'm stuck in the gold lane, I'll roll with Granger. He's my favorite marksman for solo queue, cause he doesn't need to wait till late game to pop off. His skills hit hard from the jump. First skill clears waves, second skill gives me a dash, and his ultimate lets me snipe people from downtown. I farm safe, poke the enemy laner, and by mid-game, I'm shredding team fights. Gotta play smart with positioning though. Solo queue assassins love diving marksmen. But when I get my angles right, I'm dropping kills like it's nothing. I build him with Hunter Strike and Malefic Roar, and it's like I'm a one-man army. But if you're a beginner or newbie, I won't recommend Granger. Practice him in classic mode first before putting him in a ranked match. Another hero I vibe with is Gatotkaca, either as a tank or EXP laner. This guy's a tanky beast with a side of pain. His passive pumps up his damage when he takes hits, so I'm baiting enemies into thinking they've got me, then flipping the script. His ultimate is a massive leap that stuns everyone, perfect for starting fights or catching stragglers. I build him with Thunderbelt for extra damage, and stuff like Dominance Ice to shut down healers. Gato's awesome for solo queue, cause I can soak damage, initiate, and still chunk enemies. I've won so many 1v2s or 1v3s with him. It's like the enemy forgets I'm not just a meat shield. If I'm feeling supporty, I'll run Estes as a roamer. He's not your typical carry, but his heals are so strong I can keep my team alive through bad decisions. His ultimate pumps out massive healing, and his slows let me set up kills. I build him with Flask of Oasis and Fleeting Time, and I'm basically a walking fountain. Estes is great for solo queue, cause I can save teammates from themselves and swing fights, even if I'm not the one getting kills. One more I've been liking is Valentina in the mid lane. Her magic damage and crowd control are nuts, and her ultimate lets me copy an enemy's ult, which is clutch for turning fights. She's got sustain and burst, so I can hold mid, roam, and carry late. I build her with glowing wand and enchanted talisman for poke and control. Valentina's my pick when I want a mage who can flex into any situation. Oh, and before I forget, there is another hero you can use if you're solo, and she is Melissa. This girl's a gold lane goddess, and she's perfect for solo ranked. Most marksmen need forever to come online, but Melissa, she's poking, kiting, and carrying from the jump. Her first skill, Falling, sends out muddles that deal damage and slow, so I'm clearing waves fast and harassing my laner without breaking a sweat. Her second skill, Eyes on You, creates a shield that blocks projectiles and lets me dash, which is clutch for dodging ganks or repositioning in fights. And her ultimate, Go Away, summons a force field that locks enemies out and amps her damage, making it a nightmare for anyone trying to dive me. What makes Melissa so fire for solo queue is her mix of early poke, self-peel, and late game scaling. I can farm safely, win my lane, and carry team fights without needing my team to babysit me. So that's the solo ranked grind, my go-to hero picks. Solo queue isn't about having the perfect team, it's about making the most out of every game, learning from the losses, and turning the wins into momentum. If this helped you or hyped you up for your next match, do me a favor, drop a like, smash that subscribe button, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss the next upload. And hey, let me know in the comments which hero you trust when the team's falling apart. I read everyone. Until next time, stay sharp, play smart, and remember, you don't need a 5-stack to be a beast. You just need heart, hustle, and a hero you trust.